Hi everyone. Today I'm going to tell you about a story of when I delayed a cruise ship from sailing. So this goes back to many years ago when I worked on cruise ships. I was young, I was in my early 20s, and this particular contract, I was on board for 8 months. Usually contracts are 6 months, but I extended myself for another 2 months so that I could end up back in Vancouver. So the route that I was on was, I got on in Vancouver, and then I took it up to the Alaska for the last Alaska run on this ship, and then we went all the way around over to Russia, and then all the way down through Asia and around Australia and New Zealand and up through the South Pacific, and then back to Vancouver again. So it was an amazing cruise. So many new ports, lots of new places to see, and at that point in my life, I loved to shop. So one of my good friends on board there, he also liked to shop. And so we would always go out and just go shopping wherever we were. And it was not just like, it was just random stuff. Like, it wasn't even like really amazing things, but everything was so inexpensive that how could you not? So we did. And we ended up, like, every time we'd come back and we'd, store it all. We were photographers, so we had like areas, on the ship that we could store boxes. We put it in under our beds. We put it, stacked it up in our small cabins and stuff like that. So we really didn't comprehend how much stuff we actually did have. And we both were getting off in Vancouver. We were both from here, so we were able to not have to fly home and then just take everything off and just basically get someone to pick us up. When we were starting to pack up all of our things and put everything together that week before we were due to arrive in Vancouver, we kind of realized that we have a lot of stuff. So not only did I have to call my parents to come pick me up, I had to get them to get my uncle to come as well with his truck, because the amount of stuff that I had would not fit in their car. So we were both there, and passengers usually get off first. We will get off during that time. We get off on the crew area, but you have to get off the ship, and then you bring your bag to the customs area. The customs area goes, they go through everything with you in the customs area, and then you roll your bag out. Well, that's kind of hard to do when you had trolleys and trolleys and trolleys of boxes, let alone your luggage. So basically we had to go back and forth with the trolley to carry all of our boxes off. And like, it's not just like little small boxes. Like, we had like boxes, like proper boxes with all of our treasures in it. And so we were going back and forth. So we would get the trolley to, off the ship, all the boxes off the ship, and then we would then stack them into the customs area, and then we would go back more and then just do that back and forth. And then the trolley belonged to the photo department on the ship, so we had to make sure that the trolley got back on the ship. So basically, from when we got all of our boxes to the customs area, the ship was basically waiting for us to sail. So we had the trolley back on the ship, but customs wouldn't clear the ship until they went through all of our stuff. Since we were the last people to go through everything, because it took us so long to get there, and then we had to wait for everyone else to go through customs as well. So there we were, and they were going through all of our boxes and picking out things and asking us how much it was and how much we ended up spending, just going through everything one by one. It finally got to the point where they were just tired of going through everything and delaying the ship, that they just kind of like, okay, that's enough, just go on your way. So we ended up only delaying the ship for, maybe about 15-20 minutes, but still 15-20 minutes to a ship is not good. So So I don't think the captain liked us that day, nor the purser, nor the photo manager, because he probably had to deal with the fallout of us both holding up the ship because of all the crap that we bought. We did end up getting all of our stuff into trucks and bringing it all home, but I will never forget the look of my family, nor the customs agents, of the sheer amount of things that we bought and the sheer amount of boxes that we had to load into the trucks and unload once we got home. It was like Christmas again when we came home, because half the stuff you don't remember what you bought because you were, buying it all along the way. But it was quite the, we were laughing, we were having a good time, but no, I don't think everyone was. I still have a lot of the stuff that I bought, but I also have gotten rid of a handful of stuff that's just not needed at all. So there you go. You can delay a ship from all the things that you buy as a crew member. Just don't go back onto the same ship because they probably won't like you. All right. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. If you liked what you saw today, hit the like button below. Every Monday, we will be posting a new video. If you want to stay up to date, click the subscribe button. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below and I will get back to you. If you want to learn more about Launch Your Travels, head over to our website or any of our other social media channels and check us out. I will leave all the links below in the comment section. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.